The world is hurting right now, and it's time to rise up. As we lift ourselves up in body, mind, and spirit, we can reach out to others and be a light in a sea of darkness. Welcome to the Movement for Global Health with your host, Dr. Mary Zennett.
We are so excited today to introduce you to Ginger Guadagni. Ginger is the concept developer and CEO of Carr for Kids Incorporated. And Carr for Kids stands for Children at Risk Resources. And Ginger, as we said, is the concept developer and CEO, and we are delighted to welcome her this morning. Hello, Ginger.
Hello, Dr. Mary. How are you?
Wonderful. Really excited. A couple of things. First, we're very excited. We're getting ready to launch a program through Carr. Can you mention what that is?
Yes, that is our empowerment of parents to empower their children with self-esteem. So it's under our planting the seeds concept.
Wonderful,
and
wonderful. And it's
and
primarily.
I was going to say, and we're working with you.
That's right. And I'm so excited. I'm excited because children's self-esteem, it's foundational. It's one of the most important ingredients that a child needs to really be successful in life. It's, when obstacles hit, and they always do, it's the children that have the foundation. As you say, we're planting the seeds to build a foundation. When they have that foundation, they're able to overcome all kinds of obstacles and reach deep within and do all those really important things that a child who lacks self-esteem just does not have. So this is so important.
Well, self-esteem happens to be the cornerstone to all of our material, behavioral as well as health.
Mm-hmm.
And we've made it a concerted effort to really make sure that within any one of the subject matters that we do produce or publish or even consider, that there's that continual reinforcement that the foundation is self-esteem. If you don't have a good foundation, you're not going to have a good building.
Mm-hmm. And we're empowering parents because parents are in key positions, really. They're the closest to the child. They know their child the best. They're in key positions. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, nowadays too, like we discussed previously, that, the way society is now and everything, the parents, sometimes they aren't in the best position because they don't have the time. So what we're trying to do, especially with our seminar, is to show them that it's not the quantity of time, it's the quality of time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that, is going to be that difficult or something that they're, oh my goodness, I have to, find time for this, or I got to fit it in here. It's just something that we're showing them a common sense approach that is just going to be able to flow into their busy schedules. A simple thing like when you come home, put your cell in a basket for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Explain to your children that you need some downtime, or it was a rough day.
Mm-hmm.
Start building up a partnership of trust. But that takes time, but you can do it incrementally. And that's what we're trying to
Correct.
do with our seminars, to show common sense, direct, easy, simple, straightforward methods, techniques, and just knowledge, but also to have fun. And what I'm really excited about is that we, the two of us, have found a way to take some of the projects, such as creating a play or building a stage or something to that effect, that we are offering at this seminar, so parents and children can work together.
And have fun.
Yes, well, my motto is, if I can't have fun, I'm not going to do it.
I think that's awesome. So, Ginger, share with us a little bit about Carr and how Carr came to be.
Carr came to be, I had a godson, and he was diagnosed with leukemia when he was 6. And he was being talked over and through, and nothing was being shared, and everyone was scared, but they forgot that, that he was the center of it, and that he needed to be informed in terms that he understood as to what was happening to his body. So I really didn't know what else to do, and I had no prior experience on drawing or anything. So I made him a book, and it was entitled Color Me Well. And it dealt with things on his terms as to what the disease was, what was it, what he had to expect, what was his job. So he would have a sense that he had some control. And in the book, I put an envelope, and the envelope said on it, feelings. And I told him, I said, look, you can put your feelings, write them down, and put them in the envelope. You do it. These are your feelings. You have control whether you share them with someone or you don't share it with them. And the thing of it is that, you don't have to show it to anybody. You don't even have to tell me, if you put anything in the envelope. And on his demise, when he was 8 years of age, he had written "my" over the feelings, and Scotch taped it. And to this day, I haven't opened it. I figured that was his honor. And then he asked me, I was really surprised, because it was quite successful for him, because at least he felt he had some modicum of control in a very uncontrolled situation with very uncontrolled feelings and people. So he asked me if I would write books like that for other kids. And that's how it started. So this is Tommy's legacy.
And what I'm hearing is that when you created that book, Color Me Well, it helped him understand.
It gave him some control, Dr. Mary. It allowed him, like his feelings, those kids, when they're in those situations, they're like angels. They're unbelievable, the profound insight that they have.
Yes. Yes.
They just cut right through the, excuse me, crap, and they lay it all out. And like when he asked me, he said, why is my daddy always mad at me? And I said, oh my God, what do I say? So I explained to him that his daddy was somebody that had the ability to fix things, no matter what it was. He was a Renaissance man, and he could fix things. And the thing that he wanted to fix the most was his son, and he couldn't do it. And he wasn't angry at him. He was upset with the world that something is being taken away from him that he cherishes and that he loves dearly, and he'll miss, to the bottom of his heart. And without missing a beat, he turned to me, he says, will you take care of my daddy when I die? So, I mean, and then I met some other children who in Tommy's situation, and they were remarkable. They handled things better than the people around them. So And so then I have a character in the self-esteem book and also in the bullying book called Tough Guy Tommy.
You know, and you've been his angel. You've been Tommy's angel.
Tommy's mine. He's, every once in a while you have an occurrence that happens in your life that is beyond profound.
And this has all fueled your passion to create Carr and to impact more children's lives.
Well, to let them know that they count,
Yes.
They're little people. And I have a lot of my friends, I haven't been blessed. I have a lot of godchildren, but I have no children of my own. And they'd say something about, they'd get so upset when someone would correct their children's behavior. And I'd laugh and they get upset with me. And I said, children emulate. I said, you're not getting upset because they're criticizing your child. You're getting upset because they're criticizing you. So, maybe there's lessons here that for everybody.
Yes, I totally agree. So Carr was founded when?
It was founded in 2004.
Okay.
And then it's grown. And then oh my God, we do rap songs, original rap songs. My rap name is Big G Godmama. And then we did that. And then we have DVDs, design games. And the most important thing, and I want to stress this, is that all of the things that I created, all of the material, the DVDs, the CDs, what we're doing now, the seminars and everything, have been directly from knowledge from the children.
Wow.
Like when we did our first Don't Puff Your Life Away, our first rap CD for smoking, this little 6-year-old came up and said, good beat, nice tone, should do well. So, and then we had, I had an English friend do some of my narration on some of our videos. And this one girl, 9 years old, came up and said, it should be a bit more uplifting, don't you think? So we went back and we kind of uplifted the English accent. But the children, they helped us design everything. They told us what they needed to know. They told us. And one of the things that I'm so pleased about is that I listened to them.
Yes, exactly. And that it comes from them. The materials in Carr come from the children.
Well, I had them on my board of directors.
Oh, that is so awesome. That is so awesome. Think how empowering that is for a child to say, oh, I am on a board of directors.
In fact, there were more children on the board of directors than there were people.
Than adults.
Larger people, adults.
That is so awesome. Well, we are so excited that the seminar for children's self-esteem is going to be launching soon. Where can parents learn more about this?
Well, we're going to be doing a lot of social media, and we're reaching out to a lot of networking and our website, our collective websites, our contacts, our database. We're trying to, like the herald in the king, playing the trumpets to everybody that'll listen. And then we're trying to find different groups. We're also offering what they call an affiliation fee, that anyone that directs a parent to our seminar will receive an affiliation fee. It's like a commission. So,
right. So we have an affiliate program that people, if they sign up and make referrals for parents that sign up, then they do get an affiliate commission.
Right. it's just like, it's so funny. Collectively, we have university training, and now we're having to learn all this marketing and codes and initials and I don't know about you, but I kind of feel like I'm back in the first grade.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what, Ginger, our lives are parallel in many ways, and we've got an academic focus, and so this is really spreading our wings. This is a whole new world, and
Well, I think what I like to say is I come up with the word, it's unnerding us.
That is very true. Well, it's a privilege, Ginger, to partner with you. I thoroughly enjoy the time we spent together, and we collaborate almost daily, and we have for quite some time. It, to me, demonstrates how much goes into offering a seminar like this. It's a six-part seminar.
Yeah, and we're fortunate, and I think when the universe wants something to happen, it happens, but in its own time, in its own way. And we found that, when we come across things like, oh my goodness, how are we going to do this, or how are we going to finance that, or whatever, things seem to fold for us. They seem to, to just fold into place, or even better than it just flows.
It flows.
So
it flows.
It's really, this whole adventure is very interesting, and we've already decided that we're going to be doing other projects too. The one that's very close to your heart, and I also agree with, is the nutrition.
Like, absolutely.
If you don't have self-confidence, you don't have a sound mind. If you don't have good nutrition, you don't have a sound body. So exactly. I think, and the collaboration, with your research, your knowledge, your education, and then with my for whatever crazy creativeness, and that's one of the things that I'm really excited about, Carr, is that we came up with whimsical characters. And the beauty of it, Dr. Mary, is that it transcends education, it transcends age, it transcends ethnicity, it transcends all of those things that seem to be roadblocks in some of the other things that are being presented. Not that they don't have value, they have excellent value, but it's very difficult to explain to a child. You want to give them a reference to something, and they don't see their face, or they don't see their caricature. Just a second. I have to, I'm doing a Zoom call. Bye. Sorry, Mary. It's my friend in Hawaii.
No, it's fine. We're all busy. But no, as you were saying, the whimsical characters really add so much.
Well, yeah, where we really found it out was really crazy. I gave all the, like when we did our diabetes and our smoking and our health projects, I gave every one of our organs a personality and a name. I have Latifa, liver, Horatio, heart, brain leaving, and it just fell into place because the child. And then we found out that when we started, we did we have a, like you say, different categories. Like we have the pathway to learning, and then we have some other areas. And so what we did is that we didn't quite realize that it was good for the elderly also. We have a series. It's My First Steps in Learning. And when we did that one with the diabetes, because in my area but diabetes is quite prevalent. And oh my goodness, I mean, people in their 80s, why wasn't this given to me before? Why wasn't this shown to me? Why wasn't I told this? I didn't know this. And it was amazing. It's just 12 pages of very factual. I turned it into Percy Pancreas for the English speaking, and Pedro Pancreas for the Spanish speaking. So it's bilingual, and it's just 12 pages, and it just very simply explains what diabetes type 2 is, and that how you can avoid it through good nutrition and healthy habits. And it's just amazing because the books really are from 8 to 80.
I love it. And you know what? At some point, I just so look forward to us offering these incredible materials to people of all ages. Like you say, 80, you can still benefit. It's like, oh, it makes it real. Oh, that's pancreas. Oh, that's what happens. You know, because Ginger, I've been in healthcare my entire adult life, and that's quite a while. And it's all this technical jargon, and people, I don't blame anybody. They just kind of glaze out, they wander off because they can't wrap their minds around it. And just like your godson said, this is helping me. This, what you did, is helping. It helped him for the first time understand what was going on in his body. And then it's building.
He knew too that, you know, everyone around him, and rightly so. Okay, we're trying to make it a happy event and you're going to be fine and on and on and on. But I mean, he knew that he was not going to make it.
Right.
And
you helped him so much.
The strength and the resolve and the resiliency and the, like I said, it was, it will always affect me.
Absolutely. It's absolutely remarkable. And it gives you insight that children have this capacity. They have this, but we need to communicate with them in ways that they can understand.
Well, our motto for KISS is keep it simple and straightforward. And then our motto for Carr is we don't think inside or outside of the box, we reshape the box. And that's and I think that's really important because, you know, even though we're getting more technical, there are still aspects that we learned from our heritage and our legacies that really are going to apply no matter what you do or how you do it. And three of the things, you know, is this the morality of it, the integrity especially, and the transparency. And I think those are things that, you know, that we should take with us. And then another thing, it's kind of a I guess you'd say a pet peeve, is the fact that technology was intended to be a tool, not the master. So like when I have my godchildren come over, we shut off the TV. We don't play games. We don't do anything. And a lot of my friends say, why do they want to go over there? You guys don't do anything. And I said, oh yeah. She says, they say, well, what do you do? And I said, first of all, I ask them how their day is.
It's profound.
I allot them a certain time. It's interesting how the self-governing goes on. Because no. She still has 5 minutes. Because if you know, if she doesn't get her 5 minutes, then we don't get our 5 minutes. So, but you know, and I designed a game for diabetes type 2, and they showed me that the way I had configured it, that if you landed on this one square, you'd never get any further because you would just get stuck in that one square. And it was wonderful. They didn't want a winner or a loser. It's just that when you ran out of cards, that's when the game stopped.
Wow.
That was from them.
That was from them. So creative. So it just demonstrates how creative children are.
Well, we got along pretty good because I guess you kind of noticed I'm kind of a kid anyway. So I'm on my best behavior.
This is so awesome. So I think we'll wrap up, but Ginger, this is absolutely delightful and heartfelt thanks for literally you have poured your heart and soul into Carr for Kids. You have. It's very, very evident.
So I'm just pleased that we met when we did. And, you know, I think we started out a little bit on the shaky side, and but we got it all straightened out. And I'm so looking forward to us having some bigger and better and more meaningful projects.
Absolutely. Well, and to be very honest with you, okay, so just to explain really quickly, when we were introduced and, you know, you asked me if I wanted to be involved, I was working on a lot of other projects. And it was like just a little like, whoa, let me take a minute and breathe and see what this is about. And which I did. And then when I saw what it was about, I was like, oh my God, yeah, this is perfect. And I'm privileged to be a part of it with you.
Well, it kind of came off the top of my head because I wanted to work with you, but I didn't see, you know, I was trying to figure out a way how we could work together. And so that was just a moment of inspiration and a great deal of please, I hope she sees some value in what I'm offering.
Yes. And what's the bottom line? This all came from the kids.
Yes.
This all came from the kids. And
well, you know,
it's an absolute privilege.
If we just take the time, I always say to my friends, when you have a child, I always give them a book, and I said, write down the things that they say. And I says, and then when they're teenagers, you can turn around, sell it, and make all kinds of money and pay for it. And, you know, some of them did, and some of them didn't. And unfortunately wish that they did, because they're just jewels, you know, just like, what was it one time when the, one of the grandparents had asked one of their grandchildren, you know, about, the idea that they heard they could count to 10, and the child sat there very proudly and said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the grandparent says, that's wonderful. Now, can you count higher? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I thought, oh, there's the beauty. There's the purity of it.
Exactly. So thank you again, Ginger. This has been a delightful conversation.
Back at you. Yeah, I you know, it's just so wonderful to have a mutual admiration with someone, especially nowadays.
And you know what? And collaboration and together, what it just models. It's
and the real refreshing thing is that both of us have the ability to leave our egos at the door.
Exactly. No, exactly. This is about the children, and it's about the parents. So we will have a link at the bottom of the recording, so anyone that wants to learn more can click on that link.
Right, and they can pre-register, and if they do, then they can download a 12-page packet of our empowerment regarding bullying, and that's free.
Yes, and it is. I've seen it. It's remarkable, and self-esteem is foundational, but the bullying, we need to really be very proactive.
We're having a series now, very quickly, Pookie's Playhouse Presents, and it's going to be short books, small books. And the first one we're doing on angry feelings.
Yes, so
it's all coming together, Mary.
It is, and Carr for Kids has so much to offer. So, Ginger, thank you again. And I feel that way. It's just an absolute privilege. So we will talk again soon because we've got lots more to share. So again, we'll have the link below the broadcast, and we invite you to learn more and strongly consider signing up. We welcome you.
It's like my Swiss and Italian heritage. My grandmother always say, "Keep it the go." So we intend to do that, and we're asking you to come along and just keep it the go.
Exactly. All right, Ginger. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right.